All right, everybody, welcome to the Score Machine training. Thank you guys so much for being on time. So, for the Score Machine, just to give you a brief summary or explanation of why the Score Machine was created. This software was created to help streamline the process of seeing if a credit profile is fundable. So what happens is you retrieve or import login credentials either from MyFreeScoreNow, Identity IQ, or MyScore IQ. You import those login credentials for that credit monitoring platform. Once those login credentials are imported into the software takes over, reads that report, and then determines based off of the data points that have been retrieved from our bank relationship managers to determine if that report is fundable. So there's no more of you having to go through a report, pull a report, see all of the data points if they meet it. The software is going to do all of that for you. And then for those of you that have clients that do not have good credit, we also have credit repair software implemented into the Score Machine as well. Now, for those of us that do have or have been subscribed to the unlimited subscription for the Score Machine, you do get access to that free credit repair software as long as you have the unlimited subscription. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into how to utilize the software. We're going to go through the different tabs and pretty much, show you guys how, the software works for you. Okay, so currently we are logged into the Score Machine. This is the dashboard. Now here on the dashboard, you have the total amount of clients that you have in the software, clients that are not fundable, clients that are in progress of getting funded, clients that can be matched with the institutions in the software, and new clients for the month, any clients that you've made inactive. And let me go ahead and refresh my screen. Here we go. All right. Now, right here, you see total banks. These are the amount of banks, credit unions, and lenders that we have in the software, 4,565 institutions in the software. Now, along with those institutions comes their products, and we'll go through that as well. We have over 12,000 products in the software that you have access to be connected to if, in fact, a profile that you imported into the software is, in fact, ready to be connected to those institutions. Okay. So that's that information here. This overview here is letting you know the percentage of clients that can be or that are ready to be matched with those institutions. This client login link here can be provided to your clients in the event that they want to review what you see on their profile only. Once they've created a login here, they do not have access to see exactly what you see in your back office, but they can see anything pertaining to their specific credit reports. Okay, so you can send this link to your clients. They can create a login, and then they'll be able to log in and see exactly what you see here on the software pertaining to their profile. All right, and I'm gonna drop the YouTube link here. That way you can review those videos there on YouTube. All right, there's that. Okay. Next, we have our onboarding link. This link can be provided to new clients for them to go ahead and onboard themselves into your software. Now, if you do not want to manually import those clients into the software, you'll simply provide them with this link here, and then they'll be able to type in their login credentials and move forward with being able to be seen or be stored in your software under the client or the CRM. Okay. What they do need to do is have their login credentials for either MyFreeScoreNow, Identity IQ, MyScore IQ. Once they've imported that information, the software takes over and goes ahead and sees if any of the reports can be connected to those institutions in the software. Okay. Referral link. Now, we do have a affiliate program where you can get paid monthly commissions based off of the amount of clients that you in fact have referred to the software. So if they've paid their monthly subscription, you will get 10% of that subscription payment paid out to you on a monthly basis. All right. So we encourage you guys to go ahead and send out your links so that you can start receiving those monthly commissions without even having to do much work. Sometimes, if you have enough people signed up under your subscription or under your referral link, that can help pay for your Score Machine subscription. Okay, so get those links out there, get those monthly commissions so that you can go ahead and take advantage of that. Ms. Nini, go ahead. What's your question? Or Mr. and Mrs. Miss?
It's Mrs. Hey, how you
Okay, Miss.
doing?
All right, how about
Um,
yourself?
Good. So the referral link, is that like to other businesses or people that want to take on clients, or
Yes,
what exactly?
ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, you can share this with other businesses, other taxpayer, communities, and start receiving those monthly commissions off of that. And if the higher amount of individuals that you have, in fact, send out your referral link and they've subscribed, the percentage changes. So it goes from 10%, 15%, 20%, that you can all the way up to 50% that you can receive based off of the referrals that you've signed up or sent your referral link out to. Okay. My Score IQ. This is right here. This is where you can get the credit report. My Score IQ is the referred or preferred recommended suggested credit monitoring platform to utilize because they provide us with those FICO scores. Now, no, why would we not want to import a FICO score into the software? Because that is what lenders and credit unions and banks review to determine if your profile is fundable. So, again, it is encouraged for you to utilize MyScore IQ to import those reports into the software because they do provide that FICO score. So what you would do is go ahead and click on register now. That'll take you directly to that page to register for MyScore IQ. Understand too, you can also become an affiliate with MyScore IQ and receive commissions from them as well, based off of the amount of individuals that you've gotten or send out your link out to. Okay. Quick actions here. You can review credit reports, review anything in the settings. Your Affiliate Pro dashboard is located here. So this is where you can monitor your commissions that you're receiving, how many referrals that have signed up under your referral link. You can monitor that all under the Affiliate Pro dashboard. We scroll down some more here on the dashboard. We have a calendar here. Here on the calendar are our links to join on our trainings that we host 5 times a week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, what you would do to join those calls, you'll go ahead and click on join here, and I'll direct you to the Zoom call. Also, too, if you need to write any notes or reminders on your calendar, you can do that as well. Simply type in the title, the note, and then you can go ahead and save that note to the calendar, okay? So that is something else that you can benefit from with the software as well. All right. Recent activity is located here. This month's performance is located here. So your new clients, clients that you've gotten funded, reports that have been pulled, invoices that have been paid are located here. Your client pipeline is located here at the bottom. So all of the clients that you have in the software, it shows you if they're fundable or not, if their status is active. You can go directly to the work area by clicking on this tab here. You can review anything with their profile, clicking on the eye there. You can disable their login, their client login there, or delete the client if you need to. Okay. Tabs here, if they'll pull up only your fundable clients, clients that are ready to be matched with the institutions, clients that are not fundable are going to populate here. Any clients that you've made inactive is going to be there as well. All right, so that's everything there on your dashboard. Now let's go to our CRM. In the CRM this is where all our clients' information is stored. If you need to do anything particular to a client's name or their personal information, you can go ahead and change that here. So what you do is go ahead and click on their name here. And up here is edit client. If you need to fetch a renew report, you can do that as well by clicking on fetch new report. Okay. Also too, anything pertaining to their profile is going to be located here. Okay. Personal information, their addresses will be located here. Also, too, I don't want to scroll down too much because a lot of personal information is located here, but you can also upload any documents. So say, for instance, you do need to utilize the credit repair software. You can upload their identification documents here in the CRM portion so that once you go to the credit repair software portion, that information will already be there. So any documents that you need to upload, you can upload them here in the client CRM specifically on the client's name. Now you can see these different tabs here at the top in regards to their credit report. Again, you can fetch a new report. Their score history is located here. If any letters have been generated with the credit repair software, they're located here. So say, for instance, you want to review those documents, or if you want to go ahead and send them over to the printing and mailing service, you can do that. If you can download them and you want to print and mail them out yourself, you can do that as well. All right, so that's located there under the generated letters, Equifax settlements, freezes you can add here, and things of that nature, okay? Other credit freezes is located here as well. So if you want to freeze your credit report, here is giving you access directly to those sites. All right, so that's located under the CRM. Let's go to employees. So you do have the ability to add other users. So say if you have a business partner, you have VAs, or you just have employees that you want to have access to your software, you can do that by simply clicking on Add Member, type in their first, last name, email. You can make them active or inactive, create a password. And what you would do is once this employee is created, you'll send them all those login credentials, which is the email and the password, and then they have access to utilize your software, okay? Now, sometimes if you do, and not sometimes, but if you do not have access to the unlimited subscription, each or two of the tiers or subscriptions that we have in the software limits you to a different amount of users that you can import into the software. The users will be considered employees, okay? Work area, this is where we're going to do most of the work when it comes to utilizing the software. So we will, in fact, come back to this software here, to this tab here. Feature requests. Now, we do want to hear what you feel would help benefit you in the software, help enhance the software, or any other users that are utilizing the software. So if you have a bright idea that you feel will help enhance the software and other users can benefit from it, we want to hear what that idea is. So what you would do to provide that idea to us is simply click on New Idea, type in your idea, the title or detailed description of your idea. If you have a picture of it, you can go ahead and upload that here. You'll submit. And what will happen is the team is going to review to determine if that is something, in fact, that will help enhance the software as well as the users in the software, okay? So again, if you have a great idea or an idea period, please share it with us because we do, in fact, want to hear those ideas. AI Coach is a ChatGPT that's being created for you specifically for credit repair or any funding. So what you would do, of course, as you do with the regular ChatGPT on outside, type in your question, and then that answer is going to populate into the software, okay? But that will be coming soon. Knowledge base, and Miss Ann, this is what I was referring to. This is our school community. So if you, in fact, want to engage with any of our school community subscribers here, you can do that here. Type in what's on your mind here. Okay, you can engage there. Classrooms, there are videos here to show you how to utilize the software. So live replays. Some of our master classes are located in here as well. Okay, so you can review these videos at a later date. Of course, our calendar again with the Zoom calls are located there as well. Now, understand we do have our Zoom calls 5 days a week, and they all start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Friday. Friday is our master class, and that starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So this is what our knowledge base tab is. This is our school community. Subscriptions. Here are subscriptions here. We have 3 tiers. You can pay them monthly or you can pay them annually, okay? We do have our unlimited software here. Our unlimited subscription is $497 a month. Unlimited clients, unlimited users. We have our professional tier, professional subscription, $297 a month. That gives you 125 clients, 25 users. Then our starter tier or our starter subscription, it is $197 a month. Gives you 50 clients and 10 users. Now, for a short period of time, we are offering the Pro Unlimited subscription for only $297. I want to drop the link here in the chat. So if you have not already subscribed to the software, we encourage you to do so. Take advantage of this opportunity so that you can get the unlimited subscription for 50% off. So instead of it being $4.97, it will be $2.97. So let me go ahead and drop that link here in the chat. That way you guys have access to it. There we go. So again, if you have not already subscribed to the unlimited subscription, you can get it today for only $297 a month. All right. So those are our subscriptions there. Then we have our support tab. Now, if you have any questions, concerns, issues with the software, we encourage you guys to reach out to the support team so that they can further assist you. Now, you can submit a support ticket. We have our frequently asked questions, and you can contact them via phone, email, text message, or live chat. Now, if you need to go ahead and just submit a support ticket, you can go ahead and do that by clicking on my tickets here. Typing your subject, the category that issue is referring to or connected to. Priority, is it low or urgent? Description of that issue that you're experiencing with the software, submit. Within 24 hours, you should receive a response back from our support team. Then we have our FAQs here. Review those at a later date. Contact, like I shared, you can reach out to our support team via phone, text, email, live chat. Here is the phone number that you will reach out to if you're in fact having any type of concerns, questions about the software. Go ahead and contact this number here between Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also text this number between those times as well. Email, here's our email, support@thescoremachine.com. Responses are provided within 24 hours. Here is the support team hours. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. These are all Eastern Standard Time. And on Sundays, we are in fact closed, okay? You can also live chat with someone, okay? Simply click on one of their names here, type in the description of what you're experiencing, send. Within 2 minutes, you should receive a response from someone in the support team. All right, so that is our support tab there. Let's go to settings here. In the settings, this is where you'll change anything pertaining to your profile, passwords, score machine agreement, as well as funding module override. Now this, if you enable it, you will in fact be turning off the safeguard that we have implemented into the software to protect you from just, what is the word? Hurting your credit report. Okay, so this is going to prevent you from hurting your credit report. How you can hurt your credit report is applying for institutions, but your report is not ready to be funded, or you have too many inquiries. Okay, I mean, we'll go over those data points as well, where you'll be able to see exactly where the issues are. Okay, but again, read the funding module override if you do in fact want to enable this, because you know it's an agreement that you would have to go ahead and agree to prior to you enabling this. Okay, so read that before you make any changes. Integrations, if you do in fact have a go high level, you can integrate that. So make sure that you do in fact retrieve what's needed, which is the inbound workbook or webbook information. You can upload that there, sync these two here. So get your private integration token, location ID, and then you can go ahead and integrate your Go High level into the software. Credit repair provider, if you in fact want to continue to utilize, if you have the M2 software or what is it called? Cloud Credit Repair Cloud. You can implement that into the software as well. Okay. Onboarding link, you can change your slug. So instead of it saying Sandbox, you can change it to Nini, or you can change it to Coach V. All right, make it more personable to you. And then also too, along with that onboarding link, if you have a logo, you can upload your logo here. If you have colors that match your logo, you can also upload that here. And then that again will be making your onboarding link more personable. And this is what your clients will see when you do send out your onboarding link. All right. So that is under integrations. Now let's go to merchant integrations. And with the merchant integrations, we do go with 5-star processing. So if you want to create invoices in the software, we encourage you to go ahead and sign up with 5-star processing so that you can, in fact, put your invoices or create your invoices here in the software and be able to collect your commissions or your money based off of, if you are charging your clients for you getting them funded. Okay. Then appearance and preferences, you can change it from light to dark. Compact mode, reduce spacing for more content on the screen. Animations, you see how it's changing in the background. You can turn that off as well. All right, so that is in reference to the appearance of the score machine. All right, now that we've gone through those tabs here on the left side, let's go ahead and go back to our work area here. And like I shared, the work area is where we do most of the work when it comes to utilizing the software. So let's go ahead and click on a refundable client here. And let's see exactly how this score machine works. Okay, so you see this tab up here can move left to right. As you can see here in the work area, we have our analysis, progress report, underwriting, credit war map, automated credit analysis, the free credit repair software if you do in fact have that unlimited subscription, debt consolidation, funding audit, and funding apply. Okay, so those are all of the tabs that you have up here in the work area. Now, anything pertaining to the credit report, you have an overview of the report, personal information, inquiries, public records, accounts. Now, this is where the credit repair or the credit scores are located, the number of accounts that's on the report, if there's any collections, inquiries, your utilization percentage is located here as well. All right, and personal information is located here, employer details, the credit bureaus, and the type of accounts that you have on the report, and so on. It's all located here on this first page, okay? Let's see, we have a question. No, you do not. That said, if you do happen to have those softwares that you want to possibly continue to use outside of the credit repair software we have in the software, you have the option to integrate them into the software, to the score machine. All right, so let's go ahead and click on the first tab here, analysis, and you have to click directly on the icon. And this is going to provide you with a breakdown of credit, helping you understand credit. Okay, so as you see, understanding your credit, what are credit bureaus, what is in my credit report, why is credit report important, the importance of credit in everyday life. So it's pretty much giving you a understanding of credit and the importance of it. Okay. So that's located under the analysis tab. We click on the progress report tab. That's going to give you a summary of your report here. So we have our scores here. Previous report date is going to be located here. Newest report date, current negative items, items that have been removed, and new items since you've uploading that report. Okay. A breakdown of your credit scores and percentage. So there are 5 categories that your credit report should meet. And it's going to provide you with a breakdown of percentages of where you are meeting specifically for your credit report. And that's located here under credit factors breakdown. All right. Types of negative accounts, if there are any, is going to be located here under inquiries, late payments, collections, charge-offs, public records. Then a full breakdown of those negative items are going to be located here. So the type of negative item it is, the account date, the creditor that that negative item is attached to, the bureau it's attached to, if it's new, if it's been on the report for a while, or if it's been removed, it's going to be determined here. Okay. So that is under our progress report tab. So let's go back up here. And let's go to underwriting now. Underwriting is where our software is going to tell you if a report is ready to be connected to those institutions. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down here. We see your personal information or your client information, credit scores. Do you qualify? These are those data points that credit score must, or that credit report should meet or must meet in order for you to be connected to the institutions in the software. Now, as you see here, the little key here, green means good to go, yellow means proceed with caution, and red means not eligible. Now, here are your data points. Your score is a 700, 730 plus to apply for personal or business. Under 30% utilization on open revolving accounts. Minimum 5 open primary credit cards with 2 years of good payment history. 2 primary credit cards with at least 2 years of age and 5,000 plus limits. Then we have no more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the last 12 months. Under 4 inquiries, and this is yellow because our TransUnion credit report already has 4 inquiries. And that safeguard that we have in the software has kicked in to help protect that credit report so we do not pull anything from TransUnion, or no banks that pull from TransUnion are going to be provided to us. Then we have collections, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies. If you see mostly green here, no red and yellow like you see here, we can now go to the next steps to get funding, okay? Next here is our debt utilization, and this is based off of the overall all 3 credit bureaus. Now, please understand when it comes to your revolving accounts, it is best that your revolving accounts are under 30% utilization. That is going to increase your approvals. Okay, so make sure that each of the accounts are under 30%. This is providing you with an overall utilization. Okay. Any negative accounts that are impacting your qualifications will be located here. Inquiries lowering your chances of approvals are here. Okay. So as we saw, we had that 4 under TransUnion, and here are those 4 inquiries. So which means we have no more pulls from TransUnion. Experian, we have three inquiries, which means we have 1 pull from Experian, and then Equifax has 2 inquiries, which allows us to have 2 pulls from Equifax. So in total, we have 3 pulls that we can pull from or connect to those institutions that only pull from Experian or Equifax. All right, and the software will provide us with those banks and institutions. All right. The accounts here that you have listed on the credit report are going to be located here. So the type of accounts that you have, what creditor it's connected to, the status is open or closed. Excuse me, designator is individual account, joint account, or authorized user. The date the account was open, the age of the account, the limit on that account, the balance that you have on that account. If you wanted to pay it down to 30%, that will be broken down here as well, and what bureau it's reporting on. All right, so that information is located here. Uh-oh. Please go back. Go back to underwriting, sorry. That information is located here under accounts, okay? I'm gonna scroll down some more here, and these are gonna be all your accounts, and the age is gonna be located here. Scroll down, we have our next steps here. Pay down calculator. And I like this here because sometimes we do have profiles in the software that we import into the software, and their utilization is over that 30%. If we click on that specific account, as we can see, this one is at 54%. We click on it. We want to bring it down to 30% or under 30%. You select it. It's going to provide you with daily payments, weekly payments, monthly payments, or if you just want to take care of the entire amount, there's the annual or the total. Okay, so that'll be broken down for you to help you bring down your utilization. And this is a good tool that you can utilize for consultations if you are, in fact, a credit repair organization, or if you have other, clients that you're working with. You can use this as a great tool to show them or provide them with like a breakdown of how they can pay down their utilization. Okay. So that's under pay down. We'll scroll down more. And that's what's located under the underwriting. Okay. So remember, underwriting is where your profile is determined if it can be in fact connected to those institutions. And that's under the do you qualify. Okay. Let's go to our next tab here, automated credit analysis. This, we're going to go ahead and agree to the terms here. This specific tab is going to provide us with it's going to detect any violations, and the codes are going to be provided as well. Okay, so this is how we'll detect those codes here. What we're going to do, we already clicked on automated credit analysis. Then we click on account. We scroll on down here, we'll click credit repair. And as you can see, for each account, you will have to click on credit repair, but it's going to provide us with negative accounts and the violations that have been detected, specifically for bureau presence, creditor name, account number, original creditor, portfolio type, industry, date open. If there's any discrepancy or violation that has been detected, it's going to be located here. So those of us that are creating our own letters utilizing ChatGPT, you can in fact come to this portion here to see what is being violated on those specific accounts. Now to go in depth, what you'll do is go ahead and click on applicable law set. Click there, and here are those codes for these specific entities: FCRA, FACTA, Metro 2, regulatory, and other. Okay, so all of that will be broken down here in each of these sections and accounts. So if we go down some more to a new account, we'll click on credit repair. And if there was any violations, they're going to be located here. Okay. So again, these are the codes and violations that the software detected for these specific accounts. Again, you click on credit repair. If there's any violations, they're going to be located here. Okay, so that's under the automated credit analysis tab. All right, let's go to our next tab here, credit repair. And our credit repair software is super, super simple to utilize. It only takes 6 clicks. So what you can do is select all, or you can pick the accounts individually by simply clicking on the little circle here. But what we're going to do is click on select all for Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Okay, we're going to scroll on down here. And so that was 3 clicks there. Our 4th click here is to determine your dispute type. If you want a standard dispute or an enhanced dispute. Now, standard is going to be less pages, the verbiage is different. Enhanced is going to be more pages, the verbiage is a little bit more aggressive. All right, so you select what dispute type that you want to go ahead and go with. And then you'll select your round. So that's your 4th click. This is your 5th click. So whatever round that you're in, you'll go ahead and click on that round there. And then the 6th click here is to just generate those dispute letters. And once those letters are generated, you can either print and mail them out yourself or utilize our printing and mailing service. Okay. What you would do is there will be a tab for you to go ahead and click on so that you can say that you want to send it to directly to the printing and mailing service, or there's another tab where that you can have those documents downloaded to your computer and you can print and mail them out yourself. Also, too, you want to make sure that your client's documents are located there as well. And this what it would look like if you in fact did upload those documents. Okay. Any questions? All right. And I think I missed the credit war map. I did. Let's go back to this tab, credit war map. The credit war map, we have inquiry attack. So say, for example, you do not want to call the bureaus to remove or have your inquiries removed. You can utilize this software to have the letters created for you. Now, notice that when I do click on the tab, for some reason, it logs me out of the software. So I'm not going to go ahead and click on the tab, but once you click on the tab, it provides you all the instructions that you need to move forward to have those letters created. Okay. So be sure that you do, in fact, if you are going to utilize this portion of the software, that you do read those instructions. Right. And these letters also can be utilized. You can print and mail them out yourself, or you can utilize the printing and mailing service. Okay. Credit product optimizations, again, if you are utilizing the M2 software and you want to continue to utilize that has been imported or implemented into the software here. So if if the report in fact does need credit repair and you want to utilize the M2 software, you have access to utilize that here. Utilization optimization is similar to that pay down. It's just breaking down everything here. Okay. So based off of your utilization here, you want to break it down to 30%. That's how much you have to pay in its entirety. 25% and so on. Okay. Let's scroll down some more here. Account aging strategy. This is letting you know again your aging for your credit report, the history for each of your accounts. So what type of account is located here? The creditor, the status, designator, authorized user, individual or joint, date it was open, age of that specific account, what account is or what bureau it's reporting on, and the account number. Okay, so those are for all of those accounts there. Average age growth planner. So say, for example, you do need to add a trade line to your credit report. This is giving you a breakdown of what and the minimum years that you want to add to your credit report. So a 7 years, and it goes up from there, okay? Then we have accounts pulling your average down is located here. Accounts anchoring your file is located here, and then strategy notes are going to be located here, okay? So that is under the credit war map. We just went over the credit repair software. And does anybody have any questions while we're right here? Let me see something in the chat. Does M2 generate more aggressive / better levels for the rounds? Or is it? So this software is different than the M2. M2 is based off of compliance of the report. These letters are being created based off of violations, codes, things of that sort. Okay. Debt consolidation, let's go ahead and click on that tab. This is going to provide you with some reminders. Say, for instance, you do have some debt that you want to pay down. You can create reminders that are going to be emailed to you on specific days that you select to remind you, hey, it's time to pay this debt and pay it down. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I probably want to remove these. Let's see. Say, for instance, we want to create a new payment reminder. Here are the accounts located here. Say, for instance, we want to create a payment reminder for this specific account. So what we're going to do is click on this little icon here. Then I'm going to scroll back up for this box. Okay. So this is that account that I was referencing. We want to bring it down to 30% or under. You can move that dial back and forth. The payoff time, how many months you want to take to pay it off. So you can move it all the way to 36 months. Okay. And the date that you want to pay it off on, you can determine that there. You'll go ahead and move this dial over, and this is going to provide you with that payment reminder email. Okay. Once you've created that, you'll go ahead and save, and you'll see that this payment plan is active down here. All right. Now, if you want to disable it, you can do that as well. You go back up to the top when it opens, and you can either cancel it or update in the reminder. So you can stop the reminders, and it will go ahead and remove that information. Okay. All right. Debt consolidation. And we have our funding audit. Let's go ahead and click there. Agree to the terms here. This is providing you with a projection of how much you can get funded on the personal side or the business side. Now, if you only want to see the personal, you can go ahead and click that tab there. Only business, that tab there. Continue to see both, keep both selected. Now, understand, if anything pertaining to the business side is still being personally guaranteed. This is going off of your personal credit, nothing through the business side. Of course, once you personally guarantee, then it will show up on that business credit report, but you still have to be the grantor of this this account. Okay. So again, this is a projection of how much that you can get funded for on the personal side and the business side. Okay, let's go back up. And if the profile is fundable, you will be able to go ahead and click on this tab here. So we'll go ahead and click on funding apply, agree to the terms here, and that's going to take us directly to the funding module. So this is where the meat and potatoes are. If that profile, in fact, is ready to be connected to the institutions that we have in the software, you'll be able to come to this tab here. Now, if you need to change the state that the client is in, say, for instance, they don't want to use their specific state, but they are connected in another state, you can change that here. We do have, in fact, different strategies here. Currently, right now, the hybrid mode is active and ready to go. If you are running or doing this as a business and you do have your admin percentage, you can change that here. So say, for instance, it's not 10%, it's 15%. Okay, you change that there, and what's going to happen is the calculator is going to help you understand how much your client should be paying you based off of how much that you've gotten them approved for in the system. So say, for instance, if this was your client, you got them approved for 30,000 already, this is the payout that you should be receiving because you were able to connect them to that specific institution. Scroll on down here, funding strategy. Okay, so these are the funding types. And like I shared earlier, we have over 12,000 products in the software. Here are those products or funding types. If we keep all selected, the software is going to provide us with all of the options based off of what bank or credit union lender they have available. Okay, so we have credit cards, loans, line of credit, home equity loans, auto loans. Okay, so these are your options. Now, if you only want these options to be pulled up, you'll go ahead and select them. Okay, home equity loan, line of credit, loans, credit cards, or keep everything selected as all to broaden your options. Okay, now as we can see, the software has already selected these three options here. Remember, like I shared, we only have 3 pulls, 2 from Equifax, 1 from Experian. So because American Express pulls from Experian, here we are. We've been connected here. Because Bank of America pulls from Equifax, Chase pulls from Equifax. Remember, we had those 2 pulls from Equifax, 1 from Experian. So that safeguard has been implemented to prevent us from pulling from TransUnion because we already have 4 inquiries with TransUnion. Right? Now, if we wanted to go ahead and apply, simply click on the link here, and that's going to direct you to that actual application. Okay? Make sure you fill out that application correctly and move on to the next steps of approvals. Now, say, for example, you do want to also add some different banks. You can do that here. Add funding types here. Okay? You can select your banks that you want to utilize, funding types. And again, it's only going to provide us with banks that pull from Experian, Equifax, Experian and Equifax only. Credit card option for this specific bank. And here are the different products that they have that you can have access to. You'll click on that. And you can go ahead and click on apply, and that'll take you directly to that application. And that is as simple as it gets when it comes to utilizing the software. Now, does anybody have any questions? So based off of that questioning, when you go to those specific applications, it will tell you what is needed, basically. So right now, what our software is doing is based off of the institutions that we have in the software, is going to connect you to those institutions. But of course, you still would have to abide by, any of the contracts that they already have in place. So if it requires for you to do that, of course, then you would have to go those extra steps to do that. But what our software is doing is pretty much taking the guessing game, if there's any, and connecting you directly to what we have in the software based off of those reports. Great questions, great questions. Any other questions? And you can come off mute. Not necessarily. So we do have also have a free credit repair software. I did drop a link if you haven't already subscribed for the unlimited subscriptions. You can get access to the free credit repair software. All right. So, and with our credit repair software, there's no guessing game. There's only 6 clicks that you have to get access or to get those letters generated. So I dropped that link there. You don't necessarily have to be connected with M2 software. We have our own credit repair software in the Score Machine that is offered for free if you in fact have the unlimited subscription. So for right now, you can get the unlimited subscription instead of $497 a month. It's only $297 a month. And that gives you unlimited clients that you can put in the software, unlimited users. So if you have any other business partners or any other individuals that you want to share your link with to be able to log in or create them as employees, you can do that as well. That's an unlimited. And say, for instance, you do have some partners, y'all can, share the cost of the software.
Yeah, that was gonna be my thing because I am new to the space and
Mm-hmm.
like I haven't started or anything like that. So I was just, concerned with the price point and just making sure I'll be able to get, my return to keep up with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So do you guys have any guidance for like newer businesses or not really?
What specifically did you need?
Um, Honestly, I don't even know. Like I said, I just know I want to get started. I guess like more so of the marketing aspect because I won't have the results to clearly post.
Oh,
So
yes.
is it just basically me like I guess demonstrating like how the software to kind of like entice people to see, like what they can expect to see, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So no, I get what you're saying. So either if you're using this as to like refer other companies to utilize the software, of course, you will provide them with a link and let them know, hey, that we provide them with pretty much 5 days of training. So if they have any questions pertaining to the software, they can always come directly to the trainings to get that a better understanding of what they're pretty much going to purchase or if they've already purchased it. In regards to any marketing, we have a community where you'll be able to get some of those results out of to see, if you want to post anything on your social media, get any testimonies. We do, in fact, have that on the Score Machine. And let me see, there's also on the front page of the Score Machine. Let me log out and show you guys. There are some testimonies there as well that you can, I believe, like record. Let me see. Let me go back. I'll show you guys once I share my screen. Okay. So before you even are taken to the login page, here is the first page that you will see. So you have your home features, how it works, pricing, shop, calculators, blog, contact, join as only an affiliate. So if you are not a subscriber, you can join just as an affiliate, and I believe that's a 5% payout for individuals that are signing up. If you want to just send this out as an affiliate versus you subscribing. And then there's also testimonials, I believe, at the bottom of this page here that you can also pretty much, if you want to add them to your social media, people talking about the software here. And then in our community, we do have results of individuals getting approved for funding based off of the Score Machine. So if you just go to thescoremachine.com, that will take you to this page here.
Got it. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? If you guys want to view any of the recordings at a later date, we do have a YouTube that you can review there. Let me see. Let me go ahead and if you haven't already, I'll copy that link and I'll put it in here again. And that's for the YouTube. So you can review our previous trainings there as well. Okay. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. And please join as often as needed, to become an expert on how to utilize the software because this is new for you guys. So again, join, like I said, we have our trainings 4 times a week, and then we have the mastermind on Friday, which is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the trainings are 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join on as many times as you can, so that you can become very familiar with the software. And like I said, an expert to where you can do your own trainings on how to utilize the software. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, we're going to go ahead and end this call for tonight. Today is Thursday, so this is our last training call for the week. We do have the mastermind tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you guys are printing with the Batty team or if you're in the school community, I believe you do have access to join the masterminds on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So I believe if you are connected in any way, shape, or form, or if you're already subscribed, you can go ahead and click on the calendar like I showed you, and I'll show that again to be able to join on those calls. Let me see. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly where that is. So on the dashboard, your calendar is located here, all the way at the bottom. Fridays, like I shared, it's Mastermind Day, so you can go ahead and click on join there, and that'll direct you to the mastermind that you can join at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys joining. Like I said, please continue to join as often as possible because we do offer these trainings 4 times a week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the mastermind on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Take advantage of that opportunity for that unlimited subscription for only $297 a month because the more that we continue to upgrade the software or enhance the software, those prices are going to go up. So take advantage of them now because once you are locked in, you're grandfathered in and your price will never change. All right. Again, thank you guys for joining training tonight. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you do, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Good night.